Chairperson of the State Bank, Shri Rajiv Kumar, the Secretary of the Department of Financial Services, dignitaries, ladies and gentlemen. Let me at the very outset compliment and congratulate the State Bank of India for having taken this very landmark initiative today. The State Bank has had a major role in the banking sector of India. It almost accounts in different criterias between 20 to 25% of all banking activity in India. It's unquestionably the market leader as far as banking is concerned. And after the amalgamation of its subsidiaries, in size it's amongst one of the largest banks in the world today. But more important than size is also the fact that the State Bank has managed to retain its performance of a highly professional institution, and therefore in supporting India's growth and Indian economy, right from the level of a village to infrastructure and industry, it's always had a major role. And today we are passing through a changing process as far as the history of Indian economy is concerned. 10 and 20 years later, when this era will be written about, this will be talked of as a phase where a much faster formalization of the economy, a vast amount of activity. So in the last 1 year, the monies which went into the insurance sector have suddenly increased. Monies into the mutual funds have suddenly increased. Monies into the IPOs have suddenly increased. Because all the anonymous cash floating in the system is now becoming slowly a greater part of the formal economy itself. And therefore, it's extremely important that in order to formalize that, we also nudge people in order to change the habit of people as to how they spend their money. You've had various kinds of apps with regard to payments which have come into practice. And this one is certainly not a baby step. From the very name that it indicates that you only need one, means it's a single stop shop which enables you to do the entire gambit of banking activity, your insurance activity, your stock market related investment activity. It enables you to shop, it enables you to book in advance from your airline seats to your restaurant and hotel bookings. It has started with online shopping, and just by a click you can make the payment. But that's a very important part of the way India is now in future going to spend its resources. I always tell my friends internationally, whom we speak in terms of and try and persuade of investing in India, that they have to really look at what India would look 10 years and 15 years from today. Whereas habits and activities are changing, the nature and character of the economy is changing, what all this is going to do to the very size and the nature and character of Indian economy itself. And I'm sure if this app has started with a width of certain activities, certain commercial activities, with almost every day, one will see improvements and additions as far as this application is concerned. And I'm sure the old-fashioned minds will find it difficult to initially adjust. But then when times change, the climate changes itself, people will realize the virtues. And it's not only the new generation which is going to take to it, but even the others are going to find that it's a huge saving as far as time and human resource is concerned in relying upon an app of this kind. I'm sure with the kind of width of activities and the geographical reach that the State Bank has, this is certainly going to be one of the largest used apps.